Good evening, and welcome to JD Gaming. Tonight, I have what is not your traditional TCG, but more of a deck builder by the name of ScrapBots. They do have a Kickstarter going on, and I will put that in the description so you guys can click on that and see what they offer per tier for their Kickstarter program. First, you start out with an 8-card starter deck, which is your hand and deck when you first start the game. And then you will have a 30-card ScrapBot deck, a 30-card Gadgets deck, and a 21 Malfunction Overdrive deck. The object of the game is to deal as much damage to your opponent in the form of malfunction cards. And once the malfunction deck is depleted, the person with the lowest amount of malfunction cards in their hand, board, and I believe graveyard win the game. Sitting in front of me, as you can tell by the screen, is a pile of cards currently. As I go through and make sure I told you correctly on how to win the game. Yes. The game ends at the end of any turn in which the malfunction deck is empty. Each player adds up all malfunctions in their hand, deck, and discard pile. The player with the least malfunctions is the winner. Remember to count overkill damage. In the event of a tie, the player who dealt the final malfunction is the winner. The malfunction cards look like this. End of draw phase, discard all malfunctions. Arrow for each malfunction discard this way. And the up arrow is to draw a card. So technically in this game you have 3 card types. You have your malfunction, you have your gadget cards, and then you have your bot cards. So each part of the card is as follows. So we'll start with the ScrapBots here. So your upper nut here is a market cost, how much scrap you must spend to buy this card from the market. Your card name, rank, conversion rate, right up top here. Gains this much energy when converting this card. I will get to that here in a minute. Health at the bottom. And how much damage is dealt after you spend X number of energy. So you'll spend 3 energy to deal 2 damage. And in the middle is your ability. This one is trigger. When this attacks, break this. On your gadgets, you'll have your rank, your compatibility bonus. Gain this effect when this gadget is attached to a bot of the matching faction. When attached to a yellow bot, repair any robot. Your market price. Card type. Conversion rate. And the ability. For Drain Kit, the ability is activate, break any ally, break an enemy in a lane adjacent to attached ScrapBot. So when it means a lane, this game is broken up into a 4x2 grid. your front row will be your robots. The row underneath it will be your gadget location. Each player starts with an 8-card starter deck. You place the 21 malfunction deck to a place where each player can reach it. And like I said at the beginning, your ScrapBot deck and gadget deck are separate. For this, they want you to deal 3 cards face up for both the ScrapBot and the gadget, and that's your marketplace. That's where at the end of turns, you'll purchase additional cards to basically grow your deck. A 4x2 grid between the 2 players represents the lanes of the ScrapBot. Each player starts the game with 2 scrap, and you will start by drawing a hand of 4 cards, and the first player cannot attack. You will begin your game by the build phase. You will build ScrapBots in empty lanes, upgrade ScrapBots, attach gadgets, and upgrade gadgets. So in your 4 lanes, you will place a ScrapBot face up from your hand into an empty lane. There is no cost to build a ScrapBot. ScrapBots cannot be moved from their lane. Once they have been built, ScrapBots remain in play until broken or upgraded. ScrapBots can be activated and attacked the same turn they are built. There are only 4 lanes to build in, so you cannot have more than 4 ScrapBots in play at once. The second phase will be your main phase, where you convert to gain energy, attack, spend energy, and activate abilities. You may attach a gadget to any ready ScrapBot. They may only have 1 gadget at a time. Place the gadget face up below the attached ScrapBot so that the ability text is clearly visible. Gadgets grant the attached ScrapBot its listed abilities. Capability. When a gadget is attached, if the attached gadget's function icon matches its ScrapBots, it gains a compatibility bonus. The following effects happen immediately. If it's red, you deal 1 damage to any bot. Blue, you draw a card. Green, you gain 1 energy. Purple, your rival must choose and discard a card. Yellow, repair, flip face up from broken, a ScrapBot. To upgrade a ScrapBot, choose a ScrapBot or gadget in one of your lanes. You may build a ScrapBot or gadget of a higher rank in that lane. The chosen ScrapBot or gadget is discarded. Broken effects do not trigger. If the ScrapBot had a gadget attached, it is now attached to the higher ranked ScrapBot. Gadgets can be activated and triggered the same turn they are built. The gadget will remain in play attached to the ScrapBot until the ScrapBot is broken or otherwise leaves play. When the attached ScrapBot is broken, the attached gadget is also broken. If the attached ScrapBot leaves play, the attached gadget is broken. So your gadgets will stay. When you upgrade, they will also stay. But if any other thing happens to your ScrapBot, your gadget will also disappear. Main phase. Discard a card from your hand to gain energy equal to its conversion rate. Malfunctions may be converted for 1 energy. So with the conversion cost on the side of your cards, that is what they're referring to. So if I decided to discard Drain Kit, I would get 2 energy, and so on and so forth. Activate a gadget or ScrapBot. Only ScrapBots that are ready or gadgets that are attached to ready ScrapBots may be activated. Each activate ability may only be used once per turn. If a ScrapBot has multiple active abilities, each ability may be used separately. Some activated effects have the scavenge keyword. To scavenge, trash a card from your lanes or hand, then gain the effect listed. Broken cards may not be scavenged. That's an interesting thing I haven't seen yet in cards. But I really haven't looked through any of the cards yet. To attack. Remove energy from your pool equal to the ScrapBot's attack cost. Deal damage equal to the attack value to the lane. If there is a rival ScrapBot opposing it, add a damage counter to the opposing ScrapBot for each point of damage dealt. Damage persists until the ScrapBot is broken. Only ScrapBots that are ready may attack. Each ScrapBot may only attack once per turn. Dealing damage to bots. Breaking ScrapBots is a bot ever has damage on it equal to or greater than its health. The ScrapBot is broken. Flip the broken ScrapBot and any attached gadget face down. Excess damage is ignored, except does not carry over to damage the opposing player. So if your ScrapBot has 1 life and somehow I deal 2 damage to it from another bot, the extra 1 damage will not travel over to hit you or me. Dealing malfunction to players. If damage is dealt and there is no defending ScrapBot in that lane, the opposing player is dealt a malfunction for each point of damage. Malfunction cards are placed in the opponent's discard pile. Overkill. If a player would deal malfunctions but the malfunction deck is empty, continue to deal overkill damage. Keep track of this by using damage tokens. These will count as malfunctions at the end of the game. So overkill happens when it's the last attack, if the malfunction deck is empty. So that's pretty nice. Recycle. These actions must be performed in order. So on your recycle phase, sweep, discard broken cards in your lane, gain 1 scrap for each card discarded this way. So if they're turned upside down or face down because they're broken, you will gain 1 scrap for each one that is put away. Discard all cards in your hand, gain 1 scrap for each card discarded this way. This includes malfunction cards. And then your market phase, buy from the market. Remove scrap from your pool equal to the market cost of a card in the market and add that card to your hand. You may perform this action as many times as you wish. So, as long as you have scrap to use, at the end of your turn, you can buy as much stuff as you want. Deal cards from the appropriate decks to refill any empty market spot. Each market should have 3 cards max. So you can buy all the bots if you have enough, or all the gadgets. Draw. Draw cards from your deck until you have 4 cards in hand. Malfunction purge. Discard all malfunction cards in your hand. Draw 2 cards for each card discarded this way. This effect only occurs once per turn. If you draw additional malfunctions as a result of the effect, do not repeat this process. Example, if you draw 2 malfunctions, you would discard them both and draw 4 cards. That is the rules of the game. And like I said, it's a deck builder. You play cards, you buy them from market, your deck gets bigger, and you fight until all malfunctions are gone, and the person with the lowest malfunctions wins. You can only attack the lane in front of you, or the person that you're playing against if there is no bot in front of your bot. I plan to attempt a game this weekend, and depending on how that goes, I will see about doing another video to highlight certain cards that I thought performed better than others. Until then, have a good night, folks.